Welcome to Gymnastics Club. This is week 2. So this week we're going to be working on balances. So make sure before you start you have a nice clear space, something soft. So I've got a small mat, so remember if just carpet, anything like that will be fine. And you will need, we've got the exercise sheet and we've got some colours that you should find attached. So make sure you have these ready. So I think you've got to cut all these out before we start, so you might want to pause the video and get it all sorted now. Okay, so moving on to the warm-up. So for the warm-up, you are going to have your exercise sheet. I'm going to put that down on the floor in front of me. And I've got 5 colours. So with these 5 colours, I'm now going to turn them over. I'm going to put them on the floor. I'm just going to turn them over so you can't see the colours. So I don't know which colour's which, and I'm going to have a go. I'm going to move them about a little bit, and then I'm going to pick one. Let's have a look. This is colour blue. So now I'm going to have a look on my exercise sheet. And on the exercise sheet, I have the colour blue. Now there are 3 exercises underneath. So for years 3 all the way up to 6, you have got to do all 3 of these exercises. But for nursery up to year 2, you just have to pick one. So I've got blue, so I'm going to go for, I'm going to pick one. It says 5 squat jumps. So I'm going to put my stuff down and put my blue one to one side. I'm going to do my 5 squat jumps. I'm going to go down. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to pick the next one, so we'll pick the next colour, move about. I'll go for this one. So I've got yellow. So I'm going to have a look at my exercise sheet. And for this one, I'm going to pick, I've got 10 heel kicks. So I'm going to stand aside, heel kicks, hands behind, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, next colour, I'm going to have a look. I'm going to go for this one. So I've got red. So for red, I've got lots of options on this one. So I'm going to balance on one leg for 10 seconds. So I'm going to lift my leg up. I'm going to balance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I've got 2 more colours. So let's give them a move about. I'm going to pick it up. I've got green. So for green, I'm going to have a look again, and I'm going to pick, I've got 5 crunchies. So I'm going to crunchies if we're not sure. So it's here, we go out and in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, now I have 1 colour left. So we'll turn it over. I've got purple. So for this one, I'm going to pick 10 star jumps. So we're going to keep nice and straight legs, nice straight arms. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, right now this is your opportunity to pause the video and give it a go. Okay, so task number 1, we're going to see how many balances you can remember. There are 6 balances, but just remember no headstands or handstands for this one. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Are we ready? Off you go. Good luck. Well done for going through those balances. So now we're going to go through them together. Okay, so balance number 1. Balance number 1, we're going to go down onto our mat. And this one is our tucked balance. So we're going to lift our feet up, and we're going to hold it for 5. So I'm going to go here, and we're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next balance is on the floor. We have a V-sit balance. You can do this with your hands or without your hands. So I'm going to do it with my hands. Legs nice and straight. I'm going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one is our V-sit balance. Okay, next balance we have is our stalk. So that's with our arms out, knee up nice and high. And we're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next balance is our arabesque. So I'm going to turn to the side, 1 foot behind. We can have our arms out to the side. Try and keep the chest as high as you can. We're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next balance we have is our side scale. So arms up nice and high, and we're going to lift one leg to the side, and we're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the last balance is our Y balance. So I've got this over here. You can use a sofa, a table, anything that you are allowed to use. So I'm going to use this on my foot. So those, if you can't quite lift your leg up and get it really nice and straight. You can lift it, see how high you can lift your leg. Doesn't have to be this high, it's completely up to you. So I'm going to lift my leg and I'm going to put it on top here, and I'm going to go to the front, and then I can hold it and I can see if I can touch it. And this is what we call a supported Y balance, okay? So then once you're confident, then you can hold onto your foot, and you're going to lift up, straight leg, and try and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done for completing all those shapes. Okay, so task number 2. We are going to have a go at doing our balances on something elevated. So I've got this bit of equipment here. So if you can find maybe a small stool or a step, just something that's a little bit higher off the floor. Okay, so nursery to year 2, you are going to pick 2 different balances to do on top of here. And we're going to do year 3 to year 6. I would like you to have a go seeing if you can do 5 balances on an elevated surface. So I'm going to start, I'm going to step up onto here. I'm going to make sure I have those arms out nice and wide, and I'm going to have a go at doing the stalk balance. I'm going to try and hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to pick another one. So I'm going to step down. This one I'm going to be sitting down next. I'm just going to sit in the middle and lift my knees up. I'm going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so give yourself 5 minutes and have a go. Okay, so task number 3. So for this one, we're going to be having a little look back at what we did last week. So we're going to see if we can add some balances and shapes together. So for nursery all the way to year 2, you're going to have a go at picking 2 of your favourite balances and 2 of your favourite shapes. 3 to 6, I want you to have a go at picking 3 balances and 3 shapes. If you really want to challenge yourselves, you could have a go at adding all 10 shapes with the 6 balances. So I'm going to start, so I'm going to pick 2 balances. So I'm going to start with, again, I'm going to start with stalk balance. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to go into the side scale. So ready? We're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go straight shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then star shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so pause the video, give yourselves 5 minutes and have a go at this one. Okay, so well done for the last task. We are now on task number 4. So for nursery all the way up to year 2, you're going to have a go at connecting 2 balances. Year 3 to year 6, you're going to have a go at connecting 3. So for the first one, what we're going to do is we're going to try and connect a stalk to an arabesque without putting your foot down. So if I face this way, you can see. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to hold it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then without putting my foot down, I'm going to try and lift my leg behind me. I'm going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so for year 3 to 6, you're going to have a go at the stalk, like we just did, into the arabesque, like we just did, and then you're going to see if you can lift up your body and hold a side scale. Okay, without putting your foot down. Okay, so pause the video, give yourself 5 minutes and have a go. Okay, so now we're going to start with our cool down. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to just stretch out in our legs. So you might want to hold on to the wall for this one. So I'm just going to lift one leg up. We're just going to pull it in, keeping our knees together. Just going to hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to swap to the other leg and turn around so I'm still holding onto the wall. Hold onto the foot, knees together. I'm going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I'm going to just, we're going to swing our arms around 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I'm just moving my ankles. So we're just going to go up and down like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to lift one leg up. I'm just going to circle it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then swap to your other leg. Lift up and we're going to circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the last thing we're going to do our wrists. So we're going to put our hands together and we're just going to make a wave like this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. Well done for doing all of the gym tasks today. So we are going to be going into half term next week, so I hope you have a lovely time. We'll be back with week 3 and look forward to seeing you then.